Some mysteries, they're just codes, right? Waiting for the right key. But others, they're stories, just waiting for the right person to finally hear them. And today, we're diving into a story that completely reimagines one of history's biggest, most baffling puzzles.
I mean, think about it. We're talking about a book that is so bizarre, so cryptic, that for centuries, the smartest people on the planet haven't been able to make sense of a single word. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong this whole time? What if it's not some abstract code to be cracked, but a history that's meant to be felt?
Okay, so before we jump into this incredible novel, let's just quickly set the stage with the real-life mystery that kicked this whole thing off.
So, this is it, the Voynich Manuscript. And yeah, this thing is real. It's a genuine artifact sitting at Yale University right now. And it's just weird. It's packed with drawings of these strange plants that don't exist anywhere on Earth, weird star charts, and just pages and pages of writing in a language that nobody has ever seen before or since. I'm talking top-tier code breakers, linguists, historians. For over 100 years, they've all thrown themselves at it and come up with nothing. It's basically the perfect mystery.
And that perfect mystery? Well, that's the jumping-off point for the novel we're talking about today. It takes this real-world puzzle and offers up an answer to where it came from that is just so breathtakingly human.
See, this novel, it completely reframes the whole thing. It stops being this, academic puzzle and becomes something way more personal, something urgent. And this right here, this is the heart of it. The book isn't just a puzzle box. It's a message in a bottle. It's a story of survival, written in code, not just to hide it from enemies, but to make sure it was preserved, for friends, for the future. What I find so powerful here is the emotional weight they give to the physical book itself. The ink isn't just, ink. It's made from pomegranates, and it symbolizes the blood of Grenada, the tears of people forced from their homes. Every single stroke on that page becomes this act of defiance, a promise that a whole culture, its people, and all their knowledge would not be erased.
So you're probably asking, what was this world, and why was it so desperate to be remembered? Well, to get the answer, to really understand where this book is coming from, we have to travel back in time, back to one of the most chaotic moments in all of Spanish history.
We're talking the late 1400s. The Reconquista has just ended, which means centuries of Muslim rule in what we now call Spain and Portugal are over. And believe me, this was not a peaceful handover. It kicked off this whole devastating chain reaction, forced conversions, and of course the infamous and brutal Spanish Inquisition. The goal? To forge one single, unified Christian kingdom, no matter the cost.
So for the people caught in the middle, for the Moriscos who were Muslims forced to convert, and for the Sephardic Jews, the choice they were given was just horrifying. Convert and give up everything you are, leave your home forever with nothing, or die. Suddenly, their knowledge, their traditions, their entire identity, it was all a crime.
And it's right in the middle of all this persecution and fear that the novel introduces us to two incredible people. People who looked at those three terrible choices and decided, no. They chose a fourth option, resistance. Resistance by preserving what was being destroyed.
So let me introduce you to Lila al-Zahara and Raphael Cohen. She's a Morisco healer, he's a Jewish scribe. Their love alone is completely forbidden. Their partnership, it's downright treasonous. But they share this incredible passion for knowledge, and it drives them to create something that could survive the fires of the Inquisition.
This manuscript, it becomes like a secret ark, a vessel to save everything their persecutors were trying to wipe out. They pour everything into it, encoding Arabic medical wisdom, sacred Hebrew prayers, beautiful poetry. It's an entire cultural memory, woven into a cipher that was built to protect it.
But here's the cool part. The story doesn't just stay in the 15th century. It jumps forward to our time, and we get to hear that desperate cry from the past through the eyes of a modern-day historian.
So our guide on this journey is Sofia Ramirez. And like so many academics before her, she's completely obsessed with the Voynich manuscript. But she starts noticing things, little clues that everyone else just missed. She starts seeing faint hints, not of some random code, but of a lost culture.
And her quest turns into this amazing adventure that actually follows the same escape route Lila and Raphael took 500 years ago. It takes her from the archives at Yale all the way back to Spain and then to North Africa as she follows this trail of breadcrumbs, slowly putting together a history that was almost completely forgotten.
And this whole incredible, captivating story, it's called CIPHER de Grenada, and it's by Mustapha Ahmed ELY. It just does such an amazing job of taking one of the biggest mysteries in the world and tying it to this really powerful human story of love, loss, and the fight to survive.
So look, if you're into historical mysteries, if you like stories about forbidden love, or just incredible tales of resilience, you have got to check this out. The book is CIPHER de Grenada, and it's available on Amazon right now. We've got the link right here on the screen for you so you can go unlock the secret for yourself.
You know, the story of the Voynich manuscript in this book might be fiction, but it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? It leaves you with this big question. How many other stories, how many other desperate cries from the past are hidden all around us, just in plain sight, waiting for someone to finally come along and understand their language?